To friends everywhere, Friends Peace Team sends our greetings to everyone in 2021. As author and activist Joanna Massey says, the great turning or the great unrevealing, it is our choice.
Friends Peace Teams chooses to be part of the great turning toward a transformed, regenerative society. While we live in the midst of the unprecedented global angst of the pandemic, ecological disaster, racial justice, wars, and insurrection.
Along with many Quaker institutions, Friends Peace Teams is challenging the organization's systemic racism and the colonialist legacy of wealthy, mostly white North American and Australian Quakers helping people with less privilege. The question of who is the we of Friends Peace Teams has kept us focused on the life-giving, people-to-people relationships that are the foundation of grassroots, spirit-led change for peace and justice.
The Friends Peace Teams Coordinating Council, composed of representatives from 15 Quaker meetings in North America and Australia, nurtures a minimal organizational structure offering maximum support for individuals and groups engaged in peace and justice ministries.
Friends Peace Teams works among people in more than 20 countries, choosing to be part of the great turning toward a transformed, sustainable world.
In 2020, our African Great Lakes Initiative co-sponsored 17 trauma healing workshops, which among other outcomes brought about opportunities for youth to identify economic opportunities.
As a response to the COVID and hunger pandemics, Peace Building in Las Americas implemented the Peace Baskets Project with emergency food, hygiene items, and messages of peace. Over 1,000 families benefited across Central and South America. At the same time, people from 16 countries participated in the first ever online Alternatives to Violence Project workshops in Spanish.
The Asia West Pacific Initiative relied on AVP creating cultures of peace workshops in a dozen countries to share skills, tools, and practices for living in integrity with life's transforming power. We work to counteract radicalization of young people, reduce religious violence and militarism, and make peace with nature as well as each other.
In the United States, Zoom became an effective way to involve Native and non-Native people in the Toward Right Relationship with Native Peoples workshops.
And the Friendly Book Collaborative evolved to include the Peace Schools and Gardens, Peace Libraries, Literacy for Peace and Justice, and Power of Goodness programs.
Friends Peace Teams focuses on several areas. We empower and heal through Alternatives to Violence Project, Cultures of Peace, healing and rebuilding our communities, and trauma resiliency workshops. We also work on education to educate and liberate through peace libraries, schools and gardens, literacy for peace and justice, and the Power of Goodness story collection. We also work to act in solidarity for justice through Toward Right Relationship with Native Peoples and supporting local people's movements and advocacy. Them is us, and it's really us working with one another.
Please contact Friends Peace Teams if you are interested in offering a speaking event on any of these areas of work at your yearly meeting or monthly meeting. And finally, we are always looking for donations, volunteers, and interpreters, especially Spanish, English, to support our Latin American partners' participation in our global work. Please reach out to us if you can help us.
Murakoze, asanti.
Gracias, Yupaichani.
Miigwech.
Merci.
Salamat, spasiba.
Terima kasih.
Gorev Mila Mahagrev.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
See you.
Thank you.